Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for dropping by, man. I'm just about to dive right in, man. I'm about to turn it up a little bit. First of all, I would like to say, man, these billion-dollar, trillion-dollar companies or whatever, they are just way too greedy, way too grimy, and way too shady. And all of these little exclusive backdoor deals and blocking rights and they're firing employees, all of these crazy things that they're doing. And now all of it is starting to come to light. Now, the thing I would like to talk about is the whole entire VR situation, the whole VR2, the whole metaverse, the whole Google Stadia, why that just crashed and burned and ended up in the gaming graveyard, just a failure, man. Those Decepticons do not listen to their fan base. And that's what happened. Every time, I guarantee you, every single time you don't listen to your fan base, your company is going to show it. It's going to show your numbers. It's going to show the money, the revenue. It's going to show the business. It's going to show the benchmark. It's going to show the sales in each country, how it's doing. So if by you seeing all of that, how can you not make changes? How can you not listen to the fan base? And we all see what's working. We all see what's working. We all see the new direction is cloud gaming, Game Pass, what Uncle Phil is over there doing at Xbox. But no, you got people like Facebook don't want to listen. You got people like Sony don't want to listen. They are so hell bent on just pushing this 3D world, VR, just metaverse on the fans, and they're just not accepting it because that's not what we want. What we want is day one AAA bangers and a subscription service. That's what we want. We don't want to hear all these excuses. Oh, we can't. It's going to cost too much. We're going to have to find the studios. We want to make live service games. It's going to take 5 to 10 years to build it and add the service. Come on, man. Stop the cap, bro. Like, it's ridiculous. It's getting to the point where it's so frustrating with the fan base. So somebody has to speak on it, man. It's just stupid to think that this is the direction that the gaming community and the gamers want to go. Now, the fanboys and ponies, if they're a fan, listen, if they are a fan of Sony, Jim Ryan, they're gonna ride to the end. There's no that 1% of toxic fan base are gonna stand behind them on Twitter, and they're gonna tell him that he's doing everything right. But over here on Facebook, when they are firing over 11,000 employees, clearly this ain't what the fan bases want, man. Facebook is losing millions, maybe even billions of dollars, sinking. I'm talking about like the Titanic in the middle of the ocean at the bottom of the sea. Like, come on, bro. It's like you have an anchor tied around Facebook and just throw the anchor down and watch it just sink to the bottom of the ocean because he don't want to listen to the people that's trying to guide him in the right direction because he, billionaires, they have this thing where, I've already made it. I already put my stamp in the game. We already know Facebook and Instagram is a juggernaut in the social media world. But when you come over here to the gaming world and you're trying to dominate against Sony with their VR2, you're trying to go up against Xbox and Game Pass, you're going to end up next to Google Stadia in the gaming graveyard, dead. You ain't about to be no zombie. You ain't coming back alive from this one, because if you keep going this route, Facebook, like, listen, you can't keep going down a direction that the fanboys are asking you not to go down. If you see a dead end sign and you're trying to get back on the main highway, why are you still going down the dead end road? Like, what sense does that make? Like, logic? Like, think about it though. If we are asking them, we want day ones. Now, the smartest thing for Facebook to have done, first of all, you shouldn't have tried to do VR because Sony was already blocking deals. They don't want nobody else in that field. They want to be the only one focusing on VR, like glasses in the 3D world. That's why they were doing blocking rights against Facebook and Xbox. They don't want no competition in those areas. Now these idiots could have took over cloud gaming. Now what they could have did was team up with Google Stadia. That's what Facebook should have did and got more into cloud gaming. I felt like cloud gaming is more acceptable because you're gonna have the bangers on there. First of all, you could have put them together. As a matter of fact, I got one better. You can do so much better with Meta if you would just have put everything that we know about social media, right? Like we got the timelines, we got the videos, you can update, upload, all of that should have been into the metaverse, but 3D, hands-free. You're using your hand, and your swipe motion of your hand moves your display up and down while you're on Facebook. Make it, mold them together. Don't try to take us away from Facebook and make us believe you're gonna give us a new world and a new direction, and everybody was supposed to stay in the house and be playing on these little 3D goggles and be in this little fairy tale land. The only reason why it didn't work and it's crashing, the stocks are crashing, like Facebook is failing, they're losing billions and millions of dollars, is because now they're saying everybody is going back outside. And another one, Sony, those Decepticons over there, they're saying the same exact thing. Oh, people are going outside touching more grass. That's why we lost 2 million subscribers on PlayStation Plus. No, I don't think that's the reason. I think the reason is you're not bringing value to the gamers. Like Game Pass and Xbox, and Uncle Phil is trying to give us a choice and not force something on us like Sony is doing and Facebook is doing and Google tried to do. They're trying to force their way into the gaming industry and go a new direction that's not really accepted right now. Now in the future, VR may be booming, it may be popping. Maybe about 2030, everybody may move to 3D, goggles. Movies, another thing. Facebook should have got a deal with Netflix. They should have got a deal with the NBA, the NFL. These are things that would make people feel more comfortable on I'm getting my money's worth with a Quest or whatever, Quest 1, Quest 2, Metaverse. Zirkenberger, Waffleburger, Waterburger, whatever his name is. This one is Big Mac, Patty Whack, whatever your last name is, man. Listen, you don't have to go that direction that you're trying to force this on us, man. You're trying to force something on us that we don't want. We don't want no metaverse. That ain't what the fan base asked for, bro. I'm telling you, ask them. Bring a poll out and have them vote. Do you want more value on subscription services, or do you want 3D VR glasses? The 3D world that everybody can pretend like they're in this little fairy tale land. We all saying kumbaya together. Man, this is a joke, bro. Just thinking about this is like, what is going on? Like, Facebook don't know the direction they want to go in. Sony don't know their identity anymore. They don't know the direction that they want to go in. They're money hungry, they're grimy, they're greedy, they're backdooring Xbox and everybody else in the gaming industry. But it's okay because it's Sony. Nobody's gonna say anything. Why? Because it's Sony. They can do all the blocking rights and try to block Call of Duty deal. Nobody ain't saying nothing. They even got the CMA UK still looking over this case. What is there more to look over, bro? Like, haven't we looked over this over months and months and months? This got to be the slowest. They must need hooked on phonics over there on UK if you can't see. Bro, what is going on over there in UK, bro? Like, what? Come on, man. Somebody tell us something. It does not take this long to pass a bill, to pass something, to basically, just let Call of Duty go through if Uncle Phil says he's not going to take it off PlayStation platform. And another thing I would like to touch on, why Facebook ain't in on this. If you don't want Metaverse to fail, Facebook should have their hands in everything. If you don't want Meta to fail or flop, bro, you should have had your hands in a Call of Duty deal as well. Uncle Phil is willing to work deals out for Game Pass, for Xbox Game Pass, PC. I'm telling you, bro, if you don't want your company to fail, you're going to have to team up with somebody that's already in the gaming industry and merge them together. Merge your Facebooks, Instagram, force other things on people that make it more acceptable. The reels, all you have to do is swipe up and look at all of the reels and the TikToks. You may have to team up with TikTok. Honestly, I know Facebook, that's probably against all their rules. They're bending the rules there. Now, I know that's a long shot. That's way off base. But you should make it side down a little bit, like add Google Market or the Play Store or the Apple Store or something, bro. You're gonna have to do something to make the metaverse more appealing to the young crowd, because the older crowd can give two craps about it, to be honest. We don't care about nothing. We just want to game with our AAA bangers with our friends, man. We just want to turn up and have a good time. That's it. We ain't worrying about no 3D world. We got our own lives. Everybody's worrying about inflation, cost of living. We ain't trying to go out. First of all, we ain't trying to go out and buy no Sony, PlayStation, PS5, that's already gonna be $1,000. Then you gotta buy another VR2, that's another $1,000. Then you gotta buy the games, that's another $1,000. Now you gotta spend $3,000 on just what? Something just gonna collect dust after the first 3-4 times you play it, after you go and get dizzy and motion sickness. Come on, man, this is a joke, man. I'm telling you, just leave the VR alone, bro. Just bring AMC Theater to the metaverse. That's the best thing you can do. Get a deal with AMC Theater and bring all the new Marvel movies out, all the Disney movies out on metaverse, bro. Like if you're gonna go all in, you can't be going halfway in. It's like he only wants to focus on metaverse only. Like, you ain't bringing no value that I know of. I ain't hearing nothing. I ain't even hearing nobody talk about the metaverse. All these gaming channels. Bro, this how you know it's a joke, and he is the only one on planet Earth that believes in this right now. Now later on down the line, it may pick up some traction, but as of right now, if you're laying off people and people are saying that this thing is buggy, it ain't running right, it still needs work, man. What direction are you looking for, Facebook? Like, because you're not forcing people into the system, right? It's not like you're forcing it on us, but you're not adding the right features to the device to make us want it. You know, I guess he have an old school way of thinking too. He's thinking the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? You're not thinking like, man, we need Game Pass on metaverse. We need something that's exciting. You know what I'm saying? That you can switch over from the metaverse. It's kind of like apps. You know, you will switch over, you go back to the metaverse, then you close metaverse, then you go to Facebook app, but you still had the goggles on. Use apps, like make it feel like a phone. Do something. I don't know what to tell them to do, because if you have to fire 11,000 people, something ain't right. And they're saying, oh, it's not because we're broke or nothing like that. It just feels like this project that we're working on is just not moving, and they don't feel like they need that many employees. Stop the cap, bro. If they just said you're losing millions of dollars for this idiotic idea. See, this is how rich some people are. Some people got so much money that they do the most dumbest things you can think of. Like, he ain't got no friends. He can't have any friends to say, hey man, you don't need to make no goggles, man. Let's go chill on a yacht, have some brews, go fishing, live our best life. Why are you worrying about some goggles that don't nobody want? This is a joke, man. To be this rich and this dumb, there's no way you can just be just like, I don't know if being over the pandemic and the inflation, you know, and how bad the economy is doing and everything, the price is raising up. I guess he was thinking everybody was going to be in the house, and this would be a great idea to get everybody into the metaverse, because he didn't know how long the Rona was going to last. He probably thought this was going to be an ongoing trend forever, and nobody was really going to go back outside like that anymore. So yeah, it probably would have been a good idea about a year ago, you know, or two ago, if things ain't changed. But now, since things change, everybody's starting to go back outside. They're opening everything up. It don't seem like it's a good idea no more. It seems like he just need to drop the metaverse and make something like a Google Stadia. Like switch it over, but come out with a device where you can connect the metaverse. You still can do the metaverse, but come out with a live subscription service, Facebook, Plus or something. Don't continue down this road and trying to compete with greedy, grimy, shady Sony. Because truth be told, man, Sony is already locked down the gaming industry. So if that's his next idea, he might want to jump on a train right now or team up with Nintendo, with Xbox, PC. He want to do something. Like, because if your company is crashing like that and you got to go up against two juggernauts, bro, I don't know, bro. I mean, you're going to have a hard time, bro. You had to fire 11,000 people. Whoo, Facebook down bad, bro. I'm talking about, they are losing millions and billions of dollars right now. That is a lot of money to think about going down, just flushing it down the toilet that they could be helping poor people with, but they're worrying about some stupid goggles, don't nobody. Oh man, after a while they're gonna be on discount for Black Friday. Get two, what it is, buy one get two free. You know what I'm saying? Well, man, I'm gonna leave it right there, guys, man. I just want to touch on that topic. That was just crazy to me to think that you want to try to compete your little 3D world with the new VR2 that's already in gaming and established, like Sony and Xbox and Nintendo. It's gonna be hard to pull that crowd away. He wasn't thinking. That's like you trying to bring out your own Nike, but you already have Adidas, Nikes, Skechers, you got all these other big time Puma, you got all these other big time shoe companies, and you're trying to make it to the top. You're trying to pass all of them with metaverse. Man, you stop the cap, bro. That's why it ain't working, bro. It was not a good recipe. It was nasty. It tastes like garbage when you first made it, bro. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. You gotta have some real friends to stand up in your face and say, bro, stop it. Stop the cap. Don't nobody want this, man. You see, he got too many yes men around you. That's one thing you cannot have. If you're gonna have a $1 billion corporation, $1 trillion business, you can't have too many yes men around you. Is this a good idea? Yes. Should I do this? Yes. Do you want this? Yes. Yes. He don't got no real friends. That's the problem. You need real friends when you're trying to spend this type of money, billions into a project, and it flop. You can't tell me he ain't hurt. He ain't in his feelings right now, man. Zirkenberger, Waffle Burger, Crystal Burger, whatever his last name is. But I know he's feeling it though, man. I don't like to see $1 billion corporations fail and go down. But if you're not gonna listen to your fan base, and you should have kept it social media only, but find a new way. Come out with you should have never closed your gaming side to Facebook. And I think that's what they did. They should have stayed with Facebook gaming and brought it to that, but made it bigger, made it live like subscription service. So maybe they can bring it back. I don't know. But I'm gonna leave it right there, man. Make sure you guys smash that like, that subscribe button, click that notification bell, guys, so you guys can be notified on all of the new latest and greatest news out here in these gaming streets, man. And if you would like to jump into the Xbox ecosystem, the PlayStation ecosystem, not the Facebook ecosystem, because they ain't about to have one. They are not about to have one. They keep playing around like this. Those Decepticons are tripping, man, for real. But if you like to order games, you know what I'm saying, rent games, pre-order games, or some merch, just click the links down below in the description. Thank you and peace.